If you send a package, you could be asking, where's the money? That's because sending packages through USPS could soon cost you more. The U.S. Postal Service is asking for a temporary price increase tied to rising transportation costs and fuel.
And WCNC Charlotte's Bria Smith is joining us live right now outside of a post office off of South Boulevard. Bria, what have you learned about this move?
Yeah, well, while USPS is calling it a temporary shipment increase, customers I spoke with are calling it just another item added to the list of higher prices. A sigh not of relief, but another thing multiple customers tell me they aren't ready for.
I don't ship things often, but honestly, I'm not ready to have another increase. Like, the cost of life is already ridiculous, so no.
The Postal Service is proposing an 8% increase on several of its shipping services, including Priority Mail Express, Ground Advantage, and Parcel Select. If approved, the price change would take effect April 26th and last through mid-January of next year.
It's going to impact the people that have small business, because if they have an increase on things that they have shipped, that is going to affect to all of us, you know. And I prefer to buy in small business, so that's gonna make, you know, a big difference.
That's especially true for people like Kay Shakta, who owns her own business and uses the Postal Service often.
I'm pondering whether I increase my price with, you know, my products, or if I eat these costs, because I'm already increasing prices from packaging and all the other things that have increased as well. So it really puts me in an uncomfortable position, because I love giving my people fair prices and discounts, but having to increase this much on shipping is a little bit obnoxious.
USPS says the increase is necessary to offset rising fuel costs, which have surged in recent weeks and are driving up the cost of transporting packages. Officials also point out this is the first time they've introduced a fuel-related adjustment like this one, and even with the increase, rates would still be lower than many competitors.
I think that they have to think about the citizens. I'm retired, I don't make much money. People in general, the working class, they don't make much money, so they have to be thoughtful, you know, and think about us.
Now, this change will not impact first class, so as of right now, stamps will remain the same price. Now, I did reach out to USPS to see if this increase would stick should the war in Iran come to an end. We're still waiting to hear back. For now, live in South Charlotte, Bria Smith, WCNC Charlotte.